one to rock with all by myself. No one to talk with, but I'm happy on the elevation. I mean the shelf. Ain't misbehaving. I'm saving my love for you.
It's not really a story told journey, you know. It's you are part of the audience. You're sitting in there and you're just being given these beautiful songs to just listen to and enjoy. And 5 of us, we're telling you that story, embodying those, well, just basically embodying people from that era as best as we can,
Yeah.
you know, and trying to jam how we would jam back in the day, with, you know, how they were doing it then.
What is it? Yeah, what is it like stepping into this world? Because it was an incredibly glamorous world, you know, the 1920s vibe, that feel.
Wow, first of all, stepping in, I think it starts probably it starts with the costumes, I think, because as soon as you get the costumes on, you suddenly feel, wow, you know, you have to portray a certain character. Gosh, it's, you know, and then of course the dancing and the songs as well, you know, it was great to go back in time. I mean, we've both done different eras, you know, be it, I don't know, Motown or, you know, you did the Heights, I've done Sister Act, you know, different, but this is actually quite nice to just sing and you know, get the costumes on from the 30s and 20s and also learn the dance movements that OT worked us on. It was great. It was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, there is an awful lot of movement and action in this.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, a workout in itself. What was it like to be put through your paces by OT?
I can see why she is OT, you know what I mean? I can see why she is where she is. She works really hard, and she did put us through our paces. But I am entirely grateful. You are grateful as well. You know what I mean? It's and the show is living testimony to her great work. You know, it's action packed, like it's full on.
She definitely put her stamp on it.
Yeah,
definitely.
you can feel, you get that feel to it, can't you? You can see just by looking at that clip. In terms of, you know, performers and as musicians, did you get some freedom in here as well to be able to kind of bring to life those songs?
You have to, especially, I mean, like, it's quite difficult when you have a, you know, rigid direction where you can't be free to express or add a little bit of your own into a character because it's quite becomes quite suffocating, you know. So we did have a bit of freedom to help these characters come to life, and we actually are playing ourselves anyway, you know. So we're just trying to embody a personality maybe from back in that day, you know.
Yeah.
Probably difficult to say as to why it's been 25 years since we've had this back. Important that it is back. Do you feel that this needs to be given the space and time it deserves?
Music today is very different from how it was back then, you know. I think, and I think it's important to you know, refresh the minds and have this type of music introduced again, especially to the, you know, the younger audiences, so they remember how much work the band used to put into a show, and you know, it's not all digital and it's not all programmed music. Musicians are still about, and we're still trying to grind and make you know, money too, you know.
Our musical director, Alex Cockle, is always he is so into the music, and I think he marvels at what he's playing all the time, isn't he? He's sort of it's one of those reasons why it's important as well, because they were so skilled, those jazz musicians, and it's important to bring shows like this back. You know, just musicals today, I suppose. I mean, this is a review show, but generally when you go into the West End, you sort of know what you're going to get, and it's nice to get something slightly different.